Check we're recording. All right, welcome everybody to our Monday night webinar. As you all know, Monday nights is electric. We usually have our biggest amount of people come on a Monday night. It's going to be the same time and the same hosts. My co-host are the great Armando. Jorge, how are you doing tonight, Armando? You need to unmute yourself. There we go.
Right now, you listen?
There we go.
All right.
Welcome.
So, thank you very much, my good friend Leo Shea. And welcome, everybody. It's always a pleasure to be around. I'm always around. So, happy day. What a happy day. Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, so Monday nights, everybody. Same time, same place, same leaders, same new teams, always here, 7 p.m. London time. We also do the webinars on Wednesdays, 7 p.m. But on the Wednesdays, slightly different. We don't talk so much about our products. We talk about leadership and we talk about the career plan. Okay, for those of you who are going to stay the journey, stay the course, that have decided Mize Network is in your heart, it's your home, then Wednesdays you need to come and understand the career plan and what is required to go through all of the ranks to get all the way to the top. And we will, of course, share the prizes with you for your efforts, okay? So we have currently 76 people. It's lower than last week. I don't know what's going on. Where is everybody? Please let everybody know we're here. So the format tonight, so everybody knows, is we do the same format most weeks, okay? What I do is I bring 1 or 2 people on for a little testimonial. It's better to listen to the people on the ground, to the field agents that is involved with Mize Network and how they're feeling about it. Then we'll go on to the presentation of our first product, which is Powernodes, okay? Please note, we only have 1 product currently, so it makes it nice and easy. Soon we will have the other products, and Mondays we won't be focused so much on Powernodes. Mondays will be then obviously the new product, and we will talk about the new product for a couple of weeks until the new one comes. Okay. So without further ado, what I would like to do is bring up someone that has really exploded the Mize Network name in the African regions. We have known each other on WhatsApp and Facebook now for, I think, about 6 weeks. I think he is an absolutely amazing leader. Mize Network knows his name very, very well. And he's going to tell you why they know his name and what he did to bring Mize Network back to Africa and how he did it. So without further ado, please, Simon, would you give us the pleasure of giving us 2 or 3 minutes of your experience, what happened in Dubai, what is happening with yourself, and what you feel from Mize Network. Please let us know where you're coming in from. And at the end, let us know if you've got anything personally going on with events or your own Zoom meetings. Hey, Mr. Simon.
All right. Thank you so much, Lee. It's always my pleasure to be on this platform. And I want to say a big congratulations to everybody that is tuned in today. If they're here for the first time, certainly there would be no better place to be than here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, my story or experience so far with Mize Network is a story that started about maybe slightly 6 weeks ago. And it started from a background of having, gotten a little bit frustrated with what I was doing, because I know most of us on this call today, maybe you are part of this industry, and I don't know what your experience is. Maybe you've gone to the top, maybe you are starting out, but for me, I've been in this industry for the last 9 years, done so many things. And so when I started out with Mize, I was starting from a background where I had so many questions to ask. Ladies and gentlemen, the man that is hosting this webinar today has actually gone through the wrath of my questions for over a month. And the good news is that Lee was so patient to take me through the answers that I needed to know. And for me, in brief, what I was trying to do was to make sure that I'm sure of what I'm going to be talking about, what I'm going to be putting my money into, what I'm going to be asking my team to join. So ladies and gentlemen, I did what anybody would call due diligence, and that we did to the detail. I know that some of us are beyond PowerPoint. So when I looked at the PowerPoint that Mr. Lee shared with me about Mize Network, all I said to myself was that this looks good, but we are going to have to go beyond the PowerPoint. We want to check this company out. We want to meet the leadership. We want to look at the paperwork. We want to, look at how sustainable is this? How different is this from something that we have already in the market? And so, ladies and gentlemen, our research, our due diligence, not only did it stop at calls, it took us to, I had to assemble a team of 16 leaders from across Africa, and the whole Africa was represented from east to the west to the south. And the reason we went there was not to go and party. We went there, in fact, most of us had very mean-looking faces because we wanted to ask the toughest questions. And that we did. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 weeks ago, we came back to our own countries from Dubai, where we met the CEO of Mize Network. We did not only meet him, we also met him along with his wife. And ladies and gentlemen, after 2 days of closed-door meetings, asking questions, reviewing paperwork, analyzing the concept, and looking at sustainability, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time, I was blown away, literally blown away. So we said to ourselves, this is what we've been looking for all these years, because somehow Mize Network, in my view, has answered the cry, the wish of every networker out there, which of course is to be paid without stories, without having to request, without having to ask, and this they're doing so well. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be consistent every single day to my Bitcoin wallet, with or without my permission. And this is what I call the true, spirit of paying people. So that's one. A concept which is not only futuristic, is very sustainable. I think anybody that is in this industry is not just looking for being paid, but everybody wants to be paid now, tomorrow, next year, 5 years, 10 years. So ladies and gentlemen, the research that we did, we found out that these people have assembled a concept which is not only futuristic, it is also sustainable. And that is very powerful for you to know if you are coming in for the first time. So in brief, the leadership is super transparent. We had to look at the company from the surface and beneath. So everything that they say they do, I can confirm to you that they actually do it, because we looked at it beyond PowerPoint. So what happened after that, ladies and gentlemen? Now we are on the run. Since we came back, it has been business unusual. Everybody is receiving Bitcoin every day. Leaders are calling us left, right, and center and asking how can we become part of the revolution that we are seeing. So we have started daily webinars, and we've been doing it for the last 10 days now, every single day, Sunday to Sunday. And we intend to keep it that way for the next 90 days. That is our takeoff strategy. And so feel free to tune in any of the days, because it is usually the same time. We'll later on share the schedules, but that is what we are doing. And we have also now gone into, physical, offline, seminars, where we connect, where we interact, we go live, we answer people's questions, and we get them to join us as soon as immediately. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're here for the first time, I don't want to go into the presentation because Lee is certainly going to do a good job. What I want to say is that for me and the team, we have found a place to call home. And I hope that some of you will see what we saw, and let's get together and drive this company to becoming the #1 in the world. Thank you so much, everybody. God bless you. And let's tune in for Lee. Bye-bye.
Wow, thank you. Very, very powerful. Thank you, Simon. Okay, I just saw Philippines come in. Lady Adore, I can see you. Welcome from the Philippines. Good to have you with us. Okay, I'm going to now just quickly introduce Armando, our co-host, who is going to tell us a little bit more about the company. You should know some of the basics about the company and who our CEO is. And please introduce yourself, Armando, to our panel.
Oh, it's always hard to talk about myself. But anyway, I'm in Portugal. I get to know Mize through a close friend, and then I already knew our CEO before, and but as soon as he explained to me all the Mize project, I get in so deep, and I made him very tough questions in the beginning also, and so I fall in love in the same day for this great company. So from there on, I just been supporting every single one of you, including you, including you. You got the first trainings from me too, and that's what I do. I help everybody who needs my help. I have a connection directly to the company since the beginning, and so I'm a privileged one because I have direct contact with the owners, Karina's and Adrian, and even Carlos, and with the team also, from the staff. And so it's something that I do for many hours a day, 18, 19, sometimes 20 hours a day, just like you. We work hard in this company, but it's always a pleasure. I don't get tired to do it. Many of you already know me. I'm always around helping and supporting everybody. And this is something that I definitely call home. I've been in this industry for 14 years, and I've been for the last 3, I didn't promote any company until I found Mize. And when I found Mize, I absolutely committed, and it's a pleasure and a great pleasure to be working with so many of you, great leaders, supporting you and helping you whatever you need. All right. So.
All right. Thank you so much.
That's me.
Okay, so I always do that at the beginning because you should know a little bit and feel a little bit about the company, okay? It's very easy for me to just go straight into a presentation and give you the compensation plan and show you the products and go straight into it. But this time we are different, everybody, okay? That is the old standards where they just go in to try and entice you with the commissions and all that. No. That's why for the first 15, 20 minutes, you need to hear from people that this is real. This is a new standard. So without further ado, why is this going international? Why is everybody happy to come here every day or every Monday and give testimonials? And we're about to show you exactly why. So Armando, please let me know when you can see my screen again and everything is working.
It's coming.
Okay.
All right.
1 second. Okay, are we almost there? We're
Mm-hmm.
almost there. How are we doing right now?
Perfect.
Okay, everybody. Now let's get to find out why Mize is different, why Mize is going to be here for many, many years, and why we are so legal, why we have contracts, why we have a visible CEO, why we have products that is going to give us what we all want, and that is wealth. And that is leadership, and that is education, and just to have a company that is going to support us just as much as we're going to support them. So ladies and gentlemen, the first product, you'll be glad to know there's only one product being launched at the moment, so it's nice and easy to follow. That is called Powernodes, okay? It is our first product. It is unique to Mize network. No one else out there that I have found is doing this product. So let's talk about it. But before we do that, if this is your first time into network marketing or the niche of cryptocurrencies, cryptocurrencies are new. They're decentralized and they're digital active assets. They are currencies that are not controlled by the government or institutions anymore. This is a main feature of cryptocurrency, why so many people are starting to look at cryptocurrencies as an alternative currency to the old failing banking system. As you all know, it does not matter in which country that you are from, your banking and your institutions and your governments are always controlling the money supply, okay? And because they do that, they make tremendous mistakes. And they are overprinting us into poverty. How about finally, we're in 2018, we have a new way to transact business with each other. And we can do that securely. We can do that with speed. and we can do that with, and we can be anonymous with each other. And this is all possible. This is all being made possible to what really is the powerful technology behind cryptocurrencies, and that is the blockchain. Okay. Later on, Mize Network appreciates you may not have a deep understanding of cryptocurrency, and you may not have a deep understanding of blockchain technology, but don't worry, that is why Mize is here. They are going to be the solution to everybody's problems, and that is understanding what is so powerful about cryptocurrencies. So the way to create the cryptocurrencies is through a process called mining. Okay? So there are two types of mining, everybody. Most of you, if you've been in network marketing for a while or some other companies, you will know about Bitcoin by now, or you would have heard of the terminology mining. Okay, so up until recently, the most common method of getting the Bitcoins is through a process called mining. But in the industry, that is called proof of work. Okay. What's required to do that is a lot of specialized, expensive software and machines, and they solve these mathematical formulas, all right, to verify transactions. And as a reward, the miners are given their digital currency like Bitcoin, okay? Now that's the old way. That's what everybody is used to. So Mize Network has looked at that model. It does see some value in it. But being Mize wanted to come up with something so unique to us that they incorporated what we call proof of stake, okay? So proof of stake mining has made it possible to do away with all of this, expensive, difficult, specialized software machines that do all of these transactions, okay? And instead, we are gonna now do proof of stake and reward us with coins, and this is all based on the number of accumulated coins or tokens held by the miner. Okay, so this is what's so powerful about Mize Network. We have two ways of mining in one product. So the product is called Powernodes. Okay, inside Powernodes, when you become part of the company, a part of the holding your own tokens, you have the ability now to be participating in both mining of Bitcoin and now proof of stake. So what is mining with Powernodes? Okay, so Powernodes, the product, not the company, Powernodes is a mining club. It offers the opportunity for anyone, absolutely anyone, to efficiently and comfortably get into the crypto mining sector that before was not available to us. And it wasn't available to us because it was too expensive. You had to be very genius and technically minded to get involved with cryptocurrency. And a lot of people the last couple of years wanted to do it, but they didn't have the resources, the tools, or they didn't have a company to come along and give them the ability to start getting involved in this wonderful, wonderful sector of mining and getting digital currency. So Powernodes is focused on offering the best form of investment and performance of cryptocurrencies by using the most advanced technology and systems. Mize Network being Mize Network, you will quickly realize that we are one step ahead all the time. We're always going to be advancing very, very quickly by using the best technology and systems. We're also known to be a new mining standard. So what is the business model? How does it work, Lee? Well, it's simply like this. Powernodes is based on real tokens, real market tokens, an ERC20 token. Now, each token that you hold, that you own your own tokens, represents a portion of the product generated by the mining centers in the Powernodes mining club, okay? Now, please pay attention to that big red box. There is an unlimited amount of tokens that we as a network will be holding, okay? First in, first served, okay? So the maximum amount of tokens issued will be 170 million. What that means is once the club or once the Mizes have 170 million tokens, there is no more to participate. The only way someone could participate is they would have to have some of your tokens. You would have to give your tokens away to be earning Bitcoin daily, okay? That's why speed is very essential right now, because there is a limited supply. So why are we excited? Why are you here today? Why is Simon doing offline events? Why is he traveling, getting on flights? It is because there's super advantages of mining with Powernodes, okay? The first one and the best one, it is a low entry cost. Do you know it only costs 100 euros of Bitcoin to start participating in the Mize network on our first product? Not $1,000, not $5,000, just 100 euros gets you entry in to the Powernodes, okay? And that is very affordable. Finally, a product where everybody can be involved with. The super other advantage is we are looking to be paid daily, okay? We don't want stories. We don't want it closed on Saturdays and Sundays. We don't want to hear excuses. We're doing upgrades. We don't want to hear all of the old stories. We want simply to be rewarded our daily Bitcoin to our wallets. If you are networking, automatic midnight Spain time to you. If you are involved passively and you decide Powernodes is for you, every single day at midnight, you will be rewarded your daily payments of your Bitcoin, and you decide to withdraw right there immediately, or you can compound, okay? It is very transparent, very transparent. If you have not seen my videos, please ask me after the webinar for my videos. I made a video to show the transparency. You will see and be able to track the payments from Mize network, the Bitcoin payments to you and your wallets. That is what we mean by transparent. The great thing about transparency on the blockchain, it is accessible for everybody to see. No matter what country you're in, you are able to trace payments on a blockchain. Maximization, everything about Mize. Mize is short for maximization. Mize is looking to help you become the best version of yourself. And one of the ways they want to do it is introduce compounding. So now we know we can get daily Bitcoin payments. They are going to give you the ability to collect every day, your choice, or compound. If you compound your tokens, of course, you are going to receive more. In turn, you're going to receive more Bitcoin, okay? So how does it work? Very briefly, how does it work? The great thing is you don't need to know how it works. We have experts to do that. It's very technical, but I will just quickly explain how it works. You will look into the Mize network. Somebody would have sponsored you and invited you to look at the Mize network. You will obviously join with their links. The first thing you want to do is decide how many Powernodes you want to buy. One Powernode will hold around about 100, 110 tokens, okay? They are participation tokens into your mining. That is your keys. That is your keys in how you're getting Bitcoin. Without your tokens, you are not able to participate, okay? Your tokens are then given to the Mize network, to the whole team. They then will put them into the system, and we are rewarded interest as such on your participation of your tokens. That is your capital, everybody. Those tokens belong to you. As a club, as we mentioned earlier, together, we are more powerful. We leverage together. We grow together. It means more tokens together. It's going to yield more interest together. So the bigger we become, the bigger our rewards will come in time, of course. Okay? Throughout the day, all of those tokens are calculated, put into the system. Okay? The ERC20 tokens, it's going to produce interest. Mize network at the end of the day will calculate the interest together. It will then sell the interest of the tokens back into Bitcoin. That's why we receive Bitcoin, and it is shared equally with the amount of tokens you own. Some people will have 100 tokens, some people will have 50,000 tokens. Based on how many tokens you own or you participate, is how many Bitcoins you will receive, okay? We are doing mining, as we discussed. We are doing proof of work, normal Bitcoin mining, and proof of stake mining together. And distribution of your daily benefits is how it works. Now, please note, you may not see it. This takes time to set up, everybody. This is a common question. Why does it take 30 days? Well, if you think about the technical issues that come involved with it, you have to go to China. You have to tell them, this is how many members have bought Powernodes. This is how many people are participating. We are growing so fast. That means our machines are growing. We're going to be renting more machines, more power, okay? And we're going to continue to grow. That is a process. If companies start paying you on day one, you have to question why. How is it possible they're paying you on day one and giving you high percentages, okay? And I can tell you, if you've done that before, those companies are still telling stories or they're no longer here before. So that is one of the reasons. We are real, everybody. We do everything legally and technically, and we also make sure that the members are protected. Now, before I go ahead and pass over to Armando for the compensation, everybody, of course, Mize Network is very aware that if you help the company grow, okay, the company should reward something back for your efforts, for your time and everything. And they will do that in a form of a compensation plan, okay? So, of course, the compensation plan is very, very rewarding, as you will soon see. I know many people on this webinar who have only done this for 2 weeks are having the best results of their life. I'm sure of it because I can feel the passion. So before I go ahead and switch over to Armando for the compensation plan, we should prove this to you. We, Mize Network, should prove to you, are these mines real? So what I'm about to share with you is Carlos Garrido, the mastermind, the expert in blockchain technology and cryptocurrency. This is a master and his team that took the time to fly all the way over to China to make contracts for us, the members, to put everything in place, make sure it is happening, make sure the mines are real, make sure everything is ethical and legal. And so I want to prove to you that Mize Network is inside the mines. So again, Armando, are you here? Okay, I guess you're not. So 1 second, everybody, while I prepare this. Apologies, I shut it down by mistake. Okay, Mize Network. So it's good that it's shut down because I'm going to show you the Mize Network official. You will know which one it is. It has 65 videos for you to all see. Okay, you will then see the videos. Okay, and this is the one you're looking for. Powernodes, building the future together. This is the video proof for everybody.
Hola, estimados amigos de Mize Network. Me encuentro aquí en China, una de las granjas de minería más grandes de toda China, con nuestros compañeros. Para mí esto es un sueño hecho realidad después de tantos años relacionados con el mundo del Bitcoin. Hoy nos encontramos aquí en esta inmensa granja de minería china, con la cual vamos a establecer un acuerdo de colaboración, gracias a nuestros compañeros también y a las muchas personas que han intervenido para poder llevar a cabo este acuerdo. Simplemente yo quiero dejar un testimonio gráfico de lo que ya comenté en la última reunión del día 1 de mayo, donde vamos a trabajar duramente para conseguir los mejores productos y los mejores acuerdos para toda nuestra estructura de trabajo. Entonces, simplemente dejaros el testimonio de que estamos aquí, estamos en las minas, son reales, tenemos un acuerdo con ellos y vamos a poder hacer grandes cosas juntos. Entonces, desde aquí os mando un gran saludo y también con nuestros compañeros. Gracias por todo. Okay, are organic machines. This is for you.
Okay, everybody. So what he was basically saying there, he is in China, he flew over, he's done the contracts, that was him there. And of course, as you saw, he walked into the mines, and to prove it, they put the Powernodes banner right there for everybody to see. Okay, so that video is available on the Mize Network channel. Okay, Armando, can you please unmute yourself? Because what we're going to do now is we are going to continue on with the compensation plan, and why the compensation plan has everybody very, very excited. It is very rewarding. And as you start meeting other members that have been with us a while now, and you start to add people and, you know, start adding people to the groups, you will see that it is changing lives very, very quickly. And the reason it's changing their lives, and the reason there's big smiles right now, is because that compensation is paid to you directly at midnight Spain time without you requesting a withdrawal. There is no asking for it. It is just paid directly. Armando, are you ready?
Yes, always.
You're gonna show this amazing compensation plan.
So right now, welcome everybody. We have exactly 100 people in the room. So congratulations to all of you who attend to this webinar. Right now, let's present to you the compensation plan. There are two ways for you to be in Mize Network. One of them is for you to buy your Powernodes as much as you can. There is no limit for the number of Powernodes you can buy for yourself. And then you just get your payments daily, all right, in Bitcoin. But the other way is to do that, to buy product, Powernodes, and then build a network, right? So these bonuses is for you who starts to build a team. You can benefit from these bonuses, as Lee said very well, directly to your Bitcoin wallet every single day. All right, so let's start with the first bonus. Oh,
all right, there we go.
All right, so the first bonus is direct sales. So you get 5% of the packages purchased by each user directly sponsored by you. So this is an easy one. Every time you sponsor, you register, someone register with their link, with your link, you will get a 5% commission from the Powernodes that person buys. So every time a direct person from you, referral direct, would buy Powernodes, would buy product, you will get a 5% commission. So the first one is easy. Let's move on to the next one, please, Lee. Once you start to building a team, your team will be placed in a binary construction. Binary construction is this as shown in the picture. So we have two sides, that is binary. So there is a left side and the right side. And this bonus is about constructing this structure, all right, this binary structure. So binary bonus will pay you 10% of the smallest team benefits daily to your Bitcoin wallet, all right? So let me explain you how it works. When you get into the business referral, being referred for somebody else, you are the guy on the picture, let's suppose, all right? And then you register your referral, one person to your left and another person to your right. Once you do this, you are qualified to this bonus. So you open your binary, all right? And then you start to build a team. This referral from you will referral other persons and your team will grow. So every single day, you're going to accumulate points from yourself, from your sales, and from the sales of your team, right? By the end of the day, midnight Spain, the company, the system will do the math and will check the points on one single day. So let's suppose that this is a day from you, it's just an example, that in one single day, your team from the left accumulates 11,060 points. And on your right side, your team works every day and accumulates 24,780 points. So as I told you before, you will get 10% from the smallest team daily. All right. So in this example, the smallest team is the left. So 10% of this 11,060 points will be 1,106 points, right? So the company will pay you this bonus to 1.1 euro. So that means that in one single day from this example, you would get 1,106 euros, all right? Directly to your Bitcoin wallet every single day, all right? So what happens to the other points on the right side? Once the company pays you this 11,000 points from the smallest leg, they will disappear from the left side, all right? But then the same amount of points will be discounted to your right side. So what happened to the remaining points? They will go to the next day, so you won't lose them. So instead of 24,780 points, in the next day, you will have 30,720 points, right? So this could happen, and this should happen if your team works good every single day. It's going to happen every single day. So you can win this binary bonus every single day that you have points in both legs, all right? So binary bonus it is. Let's go to the next one, Lee, please. Now we have this one that is called matching bonus. Matching bonus is a bonus that is directly associated to the previous one, to the binary bonus. Why? Because this is a commission you get. Everyone from your team will get binary. You will get a commission from the binary that your team members gets, right? So let me explain to you. So you will get up to 25% of total benefits in 5 levels according to your own qualification. You will receive 5% of commissions from the binary of your indicated directly and indirectly, all right? So explaining to you. On your first level, you will get 5% once you reach the rank on the career plan as bronze, all right? From there on, you will get a 5%. Everyone on your first level gets binary, you will get a 5% commission from his commission binary, all right? So thereon, as long as you keep growing in your career plan, you will reach the other levels. So you will get 5% on the first, second, third, fourth, until the 5th level. So matching bonus is the commission that you get from binary bonus of your team members according to your career plan, all right? So that was matching bonus. Let's move on to the next one. All right, so we got to the residual bonus. That means the repurchase. And as everybody's expecting me to say, I'm going to say it. It's the chin-chin bonus, right? So let me explain to you how it works. So you can get up to 18% residual total divided in 9 levels that will be distributed whenever in your structure someone makes a repurchase. What this means? It means that when you got your daily payments, and let me put this very explained. We say, and it is absolutely true, that we paid you directly to your Bitcoin wallet, right? But not from your daily earns. And why not? Why we don't pay directly the daily earns to your Bitcoin wallet? Because it's up to you to decide what to do with this money that you get daily, all right, from the Powernodes. So what happened? You have 3 choices. First of one, withdraw. It's up to you to decide. You have to request, you have to say to the system, I want my money in my Bitcoin wallet, right? So that's the first option. The second option is to let know the system that one part you want to withdraw and another part you want to use that money to buy new tokens. right? So that is the second option. And the third option is you know the system will be programmed for this. You can decide to use all your daily earns to buy new tokens. So what happened? Every time someone in your team until the 9th level do this, uses the daily payments to buy new tokens, you get a commission of that. All right? So what is this? What is the advantage of doing the compound? Now going a little bit deeper. You can compound because, let's suppose, if you buy a Powernodes today, you will get something like 120, roughly, 120 tokens, right? So when you repurchase, when you use your daily earns to buy new tokens, let's suppose for 6 months, and this is not the company saying it's me, if you use that money to buy new tokens by the end of 6 months, for example, instead of 120 tokens, you will have 600 or 700 or even 1,000 tokens. All right, so your daily earns will be so much increased by this number of tokens, because as Lee explained it very well, this token, this RC20 token, it has a purpose. Every token has a purpose, and the purpose of this one, it's not valuable, it's not for the markets, it's just a token that it has the purpose to give you a share in the club Powernodes, right? So when you buy a Powernodes today, you will get roughly 120 shares, let's say this way, represented by this token REC20. All right. So when you have more tokens, when you buy more tokens with your daily earns, you will get, for example, if you have 120 and you use today's early daily earn, you can have tomorrow 124 or 125, and then the next day your earns will be over this 125, and they're on every single day. All right, so compounding, it's a smart idea. All right, that's smart, because if you don't have much money to invest in more Powernodes, you can use your daily earns and have more participation shares in the club by buying new tokens using that money. All right, so now get back to the ching-ching bonus. I call it ching-ching because imagine that your team starts to grow and you have 100, 200, 1,000 people in your teams, and then every single day everyone will compound, will buy new tokens with your daily earns. So what happened? You will see every single day in your balance lots of lines with small amounts of satoshis. All right, but it will happen every single day. And by the end of 1 month, I can tell you, that's why I call it the ching-ching, because it's going to be a ching-ching, small amounts, but all accumulated. I can tell you, residual bonus is absolutely fantastic. So you can expect a lot from this residual bonus as long as your team keeps growing. And what is this commission? Right. Then for the first, second, and third level, you will get 3% commission from repurchase. All right. From the 4th, 5th, and 6th, you will get 2%, and from the 7th, the 8th, and the 9th, you will get 1% commission. Okay. So guys, residual bonus, it's directly associated to the compound function and to the repurchase function when you are doing a good team and your team understands the benefits of the compounding. All right, so let's move on, Lee. Our vision. All right, so let me talk to you right now a little bit about the company. Well, our vision is to create a club with a new mining standard that allows you access to people of any condition. Just a few minutes ago, I was reading the chat here on the web call, on the webinar, and someone was saying that he doesn't have 100 euros. Well, I don't know if this person, Godwin, is already registered, but with Mize Network, for you who are starting, you can have the chance for a free trial and earn money for 7 days, right? So we give you 7 days absolutely free for you to win money to buy Powernodes, all right? So for you new persons listen to this for the first time, let me explain you how it works. Well, you just do your registrations, and since the moment your registration is active, you have exactly 7 days from that, right? And in these 7 days, you can promote Mize Network, you can refer persons to your network personally, all right? You can use your referral link and sponsor people, and if these persons buys product, right, you will get that commission direct sale. All right, and with these commissions, by the end of 7 days, or by the end of 3 days, or 4 days, or whatever, it depends on the work, on your commitment to do this, you can have money to buy 1, 2, or even 10 Powernodes. It all depends on your effort to build a team during 7 days. So, Godwin, if you don't have money, you can work for it. So you have that opportunity you can use as long as you are still inside the 7 days promotion. So if you are already registered, make your math and see if you still have time to earn money to buy your Powernodes, all right? So if you are not registered, please contact the person who will invite you and ask him for the sponsoring link, and do your registration and start to work immediately, because you can have this. So this is something that we always say, it's all in the promotion, but many of you may not know. So take advantage of this 7 days free trial, work for it, and you can have money to buy your Powernodes, all right? So let's move on. I just want to talk to you a little bit about Mize Network. Mize Network has, I want to talk to you what is behind Mize Network. Well, as Lee said, and very well, Carlos Garrido, the man who was in that mining video, is one of the experts in Europe for crypto space, in blockchain and cryptocurrency, all right? And so he's been working in this world for many years, and he is absolutely amazing in what he does and what he do. And besides that, we have a very good team that works under his orders, let's say this way, and they are absolutely great. But besides that, Carlos Garrido is it's also a very knowledge man about the crypto space, and not only and also about the network marketing. So always expect the best. Besides that, our CEO, Adrian Freddy Jacuzzi, that many of you already know him personally. There are so many people in front of me who knows him already. Adrian Freddy Jacuzzi, our CEO, it's a very knowledgeable man in network marketing also. So we are not talking about two persons who wants to make a company just to make money, right? We are working in a company that it comes from a dream of two great men who wants to do something differently. So both of them, one has been working in crypto space and at the same time in network marketing associated to this space, and the other one was also a network marketing for 14 years, just like me. And so what happened is they joined together to build something absolutely different, and the result is Mize Network. So we are talking about two persons that they are not millionaires or something like that. They are not persons that they always speak too high. They are low to earth, just like us. They are absolutely amazing, and we got to prove of that. I didn't need that proof on Saturday. I already knew them before many times, and but on Saturday we proved just that. I can explain to you, I can just tell you this detail. When we were doing the opening there was a table with glasses and champagne and a cake. And so it was something that you felt, I really felt like in a family party. And then Carlos said, please excuse us if some of you don't realize what we are doing. Because we have, of course, as a company, we could hire a catering company to come here and do such a great service to serve you all. But let me tell you, we wanted to do this like we do it in our home, just like we do it for family. And so we don't mind about luxury, we mind about family feeling. So this was from Carlos, and it was absolutely amazing. And I can tell you, I felt that. It was so cozy. It was so intimate. It was so family environment. And this is what we get. They are so close to us. Adrian Jacuzzi, it's always around with you. You can have some point in your career in Mize Network, you will meet him. That's for sure. Many of you, I can see many faces that already met him, but I know other people that will met him right now in Brazil. So every 3 months, you got the chance to know the owners personally, with full expenses paid by the company to you. So this is really something absolutely amazing. And I can tell you, this is a family company. I really feel like real part of this family, and I hope you have that feeling too. I know some of the people around here in the webinar that I know they have exactly the same feeling, like Lee, Carl, even Sherry. So there is Simon. They just came about 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, but they are already. They failed this, I'm sure, part of the family. So this is really amazing. And if you get into us, if you get close to us, to the leadership, to the members of the team, you will feel that love. You will feel that family spirit. And I can tell you, it is absolutely amazing to have this feeling inside a company. So, as I told you before, I've been around for 14 years in this industry, and I never, ever felt this. So guys, you still have, for you that starting today, listen to the first time, you can have your decision and join this big, but absolutely outstanding family we belong. Right, Lee?
Absolutely. I'm just reading some of the comments here. Everybody, we are not an ICO coin. We're not a mining company. We're not all of the things you are used to. We are a network marketing company bringing products and services. Everything that you've seen in the last 2 years that have let you down, okay, let everybody down. We are nothing to do like that. This is not what this is about, okay? There is no ICO. We are not just a mining company. We're not known as a mining. We are Mize Network, okay? The more times you come back to these webinars, the more times you go to offline meetings, the more people you connect with, you will start to learn that this is a community for us, okay? You're here today to listen to the presentation and learn about the commission plan. It's not about the commission plan. That is a byproduct of your work. The commission plan is to motivate you to keep this company here for many, many years. I see a question, what is different about us? Well, what is different about us is we put in the foundation now to be here for a very long time. This is not a company that is going to be gone in 6 months' time. I know everybody has felt that, has been used to that. That seems to be the industry standard, okay? Mize Network, somebody is going to come along and take cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology, put it together into a network marketing company and develop us and be the winning horse of the race. We are the stallions. And I come on here every week with Armando, and we have done this recording about 20 times. It is all over social media. We say the same thing. Now, Armando went with Annie from France. I see her. Welcome, Annie. Went to Sevilla to do the grand opening. Another foundation, okay, in Sevilla, Spain. Our CEO and our teams come and we travel. We come to you, or you come to us when you get the ranks for your efforts. Okay, so this isn't just about commissions. No, this is about commissions to bring us closer as a family, to help the company help us and be here many, many years. Commissions is just a byproduct for the work and efforts that you do to spread the word of Mize. Mize is bigger than you think. It's not about Powernodes either. Powernodes is one product of 10, okay? And you will see in Brazil, when we all go to Brazil, so congratulations everybody who's qualified for Brazil. When we meet in Brazil, it won't be me talking dispassionately. It won't be Armando talking dispassionately, or Simon, or Annie. It will be many of you, and you will have your own webinars, and you will be talking as passionately on why it's a family, because you have to feel it, you have to experience it, you have to immerse yourself in it. The hardest thing for everybody to do now is trust. And I get that, because the industry has let many of you down, just like it let Adrian Jacuzzi down, just like it let Armando down. This is what Mize is here to do, is to reinstate that trust back into networking, okay, family spirit, and utilizing the gift that we all have now, and that is cryptocurrency. But they can't do it in one day, and they certainly can't do it alone. They need each one of you to go out and give the message, to show. That is why you are paid instantly, okay? Mize Network has spent a lot of time proving itself before it even launched its products. They could launch as many products as they like. That's not what it's about. They wanted to put the foundation of pillars, build the trust, give you contracts, show you proof, show you their faces and their families, meet you every 3 months, show you the operation, open their books, meaning open the operation. When you go, everybody, every 3 months, if you qualify, they bring the operation. You can physically look at contracts. You can physically look at licenses and registrations. That is what they are designed for. It is not there to party. Yes, we'll party because we are all, you know, we're becoming successful, but it is a place to bring many leaders together globally, that we all are saying the same message that me and Armando are sharing with you tonight. And when you go to offline meetings, or when you return to your Telegram groups tonight, or your WhatsApp groups, or wherever you are being introduced, the longer that you spend time in those groups, you will start to feel and understand why so many people are joining so quickly, okay?
So, Lee, let me just kind of answering. There is an issue in the chat. So let me tell you, there are someone asking very specific questions about the minings and the tokens and all. Let me just introduce you to all of this. So I will answer to all these questions with this simple explanation. First, we are not a mining company. So as not a mining company, we don't have a registered mine number, right? So what we have is simply just the biggest company, mining company in the world, that is Bitmain. It's our partner, all right? So Bitmain, yes, they have a registered number, and they have a license to do mining of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, all right? So, and they are our partners. So we are not a mining company. We don't need a license to mining, right? First of all. Second, the mines that, let me tell you something, the ecosystem of Mize Network, or GWE, that's the company that owns Mize, it's very, very, very vast, very large, okay? We operate in many things around the crypto space. We create coins, we create icons, we create tokens for other companies, we develop blockchain for other companies and institutions. So in fact, we are a high-tech company in the crypto space, right? That's not Mize. It's the holding where Mize is in, all right? So this holding, it's where all the operations are done. And I can tell you, GWE has 3 contracts right now, 4, sorry, with mining. So with Bitmain in China, in Zhejiang, okay, this China that you saw, this mine that you saw in the video. So that is when we do POW, proof of work, with Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, all right? So besides this, we have another contract in Gibraltar, but that's not for Powernodes, all right? The only mining that we do for the club Powernodes, it's in China, all right? And with the new contract that we're going to mine POW and POS for Ethereum, it's in Europe, right? So for Powernodes, only 2 mines will be it will be working for Powernode, for the club. It's the mine in China and the new one, Ethereum one, in Europe. All right. The other 2 in Georgia and Gibraltar, this contract is for the company security. So it's a background, right? It's not for the club. It's for the company. All right. So and many of us we belong to the company, right? So this is to create sustainability for the company. The ecosystem of GWE, that's the owner of Mize Network, the company that is behind the holding. So they have many ways of income. And so these 2, let me explain this for once. Georgia and Gibraltar are out of the Powernodes. For Powernodes, it's Ethereum in Europe and BTC in China. All right. So the more details about now talking about the token. If you understand mining and if you understand about the token, how could you put value in an RC20? If you understand mining and if you understand this technology, you will know that a token REC20, it's not for value, it's for function. All right. If we were working with a token for value, for trading in the markets, we were working with a REC 320 or REC 326, all right? But not the RC20 is just a function token. So this token will never, ever go to the market, all right? So take this clear. This token, it's a representation, so it's a kind of a share on the club Powernodes. That's what this token is. So put a value on this token is crazy, all right? So there is not the function of the ERC20. The ERC20 is just for this, to give you a share of participation in the club Powernodes, right? All right, about the white paper. Yes, we have a white paper for this token that explains exactly this. The purpose of the token ERC20 is for this, and that white paper explains exactly that. So there is no the increase of the value per token. It's always according to the value of production that the company gets with this production doing the POS and POW mining. It will increase the value because we are increasing our hash power when the club grows. So it all depends on the growing of the company, on the growing of the sales of Powernodes, because more money in the budget for the club will give us more power to buy new masternodes, to invest in new machines for BTC and in new racks for Ethereum. So this is what it is. So the value per token, it's always variable. It all depends on the daily production. So I think that's clear, right? So this is not a value trading token. It is a token with a purpose, with a function. That's why it is an REC20. Okay, ERC20. All right. So I think there is so many questions around this, but I think it's clear. So I just want to make this clear because many people are asking the same thing. I think I made it clear. So.
So there's lots of questions coming in, but I don't want to lose the focus getting too technical, okay, about blockchains, hours and roadmaps and blueprints and things like that, because we start to lose focus on what Mize Network is. Powernodes, everybody, is just one product, okay? One product. So that is all we're focusing on right now. Soon, Mondays will not be about Powernodes. It will be about the next product to enhance us, to give us more wealth, or give us more leadership skills, or more education, and then the next product and the next product. That is why every 3 months, when all of the people who qualify go there, the whole point of it is workshops. The company is going to show you the roadmap for the next product and what's happening and where we're traveling and where the next location will be. If you're not aware, everybody, next month, we're all going to Brazil. After Brazil, the company is going to decide, I'm not vouching now, they're going to decide if they can make it to Asia, Philippines, Thailand, etc., or come to Africa to hold events for these specific technical questions. I'm not sure, but I know they're going to try. Then after that, it's very busy. We're off to Las Vegas. Okay, Mize will represent. We'll be wearing our t-shirts. We'll be going to Eric Worre, the most prestigious network marketing event, to show Mize is here. So the reason I say that is the company cannot just grow on its own. It's about its members. It's about the members, okay? Because it's the members that make the company successful. They just have to give us the right vehicle and the right tools and the right technology to make us successful. Now it is up to us to share, bring people who have all these questions, and believe me, after this webinar, when you go back and say, wow, we had this presentation, I'm starting to understand the size of Mize Network, they're going to have questions. Bring them. Bring 2 people. That's all we're asking. Bring 2 people to the next webinar, so now there's 3 of you that understand Mize Network. That's 3 of you that can share the vision of Mize Network. Because if we do it as a family, and you will hear this all the time, you will all see Karina, you will all see Adrian Jacuzzi, you will all see Carlos, and some of you will meet them. We're a family, and we have a lot of work to do, right? You all, and I want this company here for a long, long time. I don't want to go somewhere else. I want to stay right here, plant my flag with the Mize Network. And to do that, we have to be a family. We have to share the correct information. We don't share what we think or our expectations. We share the roadmap, as I saw. We share the white paper. We share correct information. And the only way we can get correct information is you must keep coming back to these webinars, because this is where you get the information. And he's not here tonight because he's traveling, I think, but Adrian Jacuzzi will show his face. And if you've met him on the last 15 or 20 webinars, he brings his children. Okay, he brings his children to show you this is not a company that is behind a blanket screen and you don't get to see what's happening. Hello, we're here. You know, you will get to see and meet them. So we are approaching 1 hour and a half, and I really applaud you for staying still at 90 people, because the reason you stayed is you are looking. You've been looking and searching for a long time for a company that is going to protect you and be here a long time. So I'm finished. I will let Armando close and answer any final questions. But please, when you go back to your groups, and I know many of you now, just ask for the recording. Share this video. Share the Mize Network official channel. Bring 2 people and help people understand what we've got, because a lot of people don't understand. And when you don't understand something, you tend to sort of back off and say, nah, this isn't real. The only way you can get the education is keep showing up for practice. The more you show up for practice, the more education you will have, the more you will develop your leadership skills. You will have the confidence to sit in a room and invite 200 people, as you are already doing, okay, and give out correct information. Okay, Armando, if there's any more questions, obviously I'm going to let you close out tonight. Thank you, everybody, for listening to me and Armando. Armando, over you to, let's not go over 1 hour and 30 minutes, because this video has to be shared. And as you know, if you share a video of 1 hour and 30 minutes, not many people are going to watch it.
Getting too heavy, yeah.
Okay,
and it's going to be heavy also.
And thank you for listening. And I hope to see you on Wednesday, same time, same link, where we will fully explain how you qualify to come and meet us in Las Vegas. Good night, everybody.
All right, thank you, Lise. Thanks, Mo. Absolutely amazing, your work. Thank you so much. About all these questions, these very technical questions, let me just tell you this. Everyone, if you go to a group, whatever it is, on WhatsApp or message or whatever, if you go to a leadership group of Mize, everyone has access to me. So if you want to have a detailed explanation because you understand the crypto space, you understand this language, okay, no problem. You just go to the groups and ask someone to contact me, and I'll be pleased to have meetings, personal meetings, and explain, or collective meetings to explain to you in detail what is all about, much technical. If you need technical, I can give you, so no problem. We are an absolutely open book. Right now in these presentations, to go too deep, it will be good for you who has this knowledge, but will be confusing to less knowledge people. So let's do it privately. If you don't know me, you can ask any of the members of the leadership. They will know me, and so I will be glad to talk to you personally about this technical details. All right, so everybody, thank you very much for being there. It was a great pleasure to be here once more, and so next Wednesday, all right, for the career plan and all the motivation, so all you can have from Mize, what we expect from the career plan on Mize Network. It's absolutely fantastic. So guys, thank you very much for being there. It was a pleasure. See you next Wednesday. All right, so thank you very much. All right, thank you. Lee, you can stop recording right now.